Alright, here we are. We got everything wiped off. We taped it up. We put some plastic on the wall. We taped some paint sticks to hold it away from the wall so we can hopefully get all the corners. Just rigged it up. So now I'm going to mix some paint and get a coat on there. See what it looks like. But I wiped it down like 4 times. So hopefully that'll be the least amount of dirt. Covered up the floor. You know, it's a garage. This ain't a paint booth, it's just a garage. So we'll see what it looks like. It's the first time I've painted anything this big in this little garage with a car 3/4 of the way disassembled, covered and bond out next to it. So there's garbage everywhere. We'll see how clean the paint job comes out. Go from there. In a real world, where you do this all the time, you put it in a booth, you wipe it down, you hose it down, you do this, you do that. But here, tiny garage, this is what we got. So this is what we're going to do. I'll get a coat on there and we'll check back in. Alright, so we got some coats on there, trying to get some coverage. I can see that there's some whatever in the paint there. I'm going to let this dry up. Then I'm going to scotch pad it or sand it smooth and put another light coat on it. But this color is going to be, I can already tell, it's way darker than the one that's originally on the truck that I painted. Unless when I clear it, it really lightens up. But I took this is one off the truck. Orange, red. It's way redder. So much for the cameraing at this point. We'll see when it's cleared if it matches better, but odds are probably not. So then we'll figure that out. We got to paint the whole front clip of the truck. We'll get this fender on there and decide what to do from there. See if we can get something closer, because this is definitely not it. But at least it'll be painted and it'll be on the truck. So then we can decide from there what we're going to do. Unless I clear it and it turns orange. Maybe that's a possibility. But the color there looks orange. The color on the fender does not. So we'll see what happens when we lay some clear on it. But first, I'm going to sand some of that stuff out, sand it smooth, lay a dust coating over it again, and then we're going to we'll put it on the truck so we can get the truck home and then decide what we're going to do. But I think we're going to have to paint this fender a different color at some point. But at least it'll all be fixed. It'll just be dusting it the right color. Because right now, this color, it's way too dark. We'll see what happens. At least it'll be shiny. Alright. We sanded it down again. We're putting another coat on it. So, we'll put one more coat on it of base to get that little area covered up. And then we'll clear it and see what happens. And there's a little spot there. Put a nice coat on there. And we're just trying to get that little cover up. Once we get that covered up, let me cover up without the metallic running. Once we get that covered up, we'll let it dry a little, then we'll put clear on it. But like I said, it's definitely too dark. So we're just painting it now to show the process, because I don't think it's going to get that much lighter when you clear it. But we got to paint the fender, the hood, the rear body panel when we're done with it. So there's a bunch of stuff we got to paint. We end up painting the rest of it after we bolt a different color. We do. This is said it was supposed to, it was taken with a camera, seen it myself. Said it was close. At this moment, I don't believe it, but we'll see what happens. Sounds like we just got a delivery. Maybe it's my wiring harness. Probably not though. But this is what we're doing. We're almost there. We're almost to clear. Once we get it clear, I'll show it with the first coat of clear on it, I would guess, and then I'll put the second coat on, and then get out of this garage.